Guys, I don't know about you, but me kind of tired of the same oxtail recipe over and over and over. So guess what? I came up with a cider-braised oxtail with caramelized onion. Don't miss it, It is promised to be different. Let me show you something before I even start seasoning this meat. It is $9.99. Let me turn it around. $9.99 a pound. $30.97 for 3 pounds. But listen, if I can pay the bills no matter what they send me, then I believe I can pay for something I enjoy eating no matter the cost. Right? This oxtail was not fatty, so all I did was wash it in some vinegar water, and then I'm seasoning it with my steak seasoning. I found this firewood garlic rub in Walmart from Kender's. I like it. It gives the meat a smoky type of vibe, and the garlic flavor is super delicious. I have this homemade dry rub that I'm adding and some soy sauce. Guys, on my shorts, I show you 3 different ways, 3 different flavor profiles that you can use to season your oxtail. You can definitely check it out. I'm also going to leave the link in the description down below. Zine. So once I have all the seasoning on, as you can see, it's not a lot of seasoning right now, but this is the foundation of what we have. I'm gonna rub it all in, ensure that I get every nook and cranny of these pieces of oxtail, expensive oxtail. And then I'm going to let it sit for about 2 hours. Guys, give me 1 minute of your time. Meat is marinating, and I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to my viewers, subscribers, my family, well-wishers. I just want to say big up on yourself, man, manners and respect. You guys have been amazing. We are 1,000 and counting, and even though it's a long time coming, I enjoy the process. And guys, listen, you are my motivation. To hear you come and say, oh, I've never seen it done this way. Oh, how did you get that? Oh, Those are the things that drives me to do more for you. So guys, let us continue to stay connected. Continue to ask your questions. Please give me your feedbacks. I love them, and remember, if you're new here or if you have not yet subscribed but you love what you see so far, don't leave without subscribing, and share these videos, and give me some thumbs up if this video is helpful, because I know you have never seen. I want to know if you've seen oxtail done this way, because I've never seen it. And I'm not a copycat. I'm the original. Thank you guys. Love you. Mwah. Guys, I always sear my oxtail before adding it to any type of liquid. I did this piece. Take a look. It looked good, not true? Yeah, man. So searing your meat, whether you're cooking chicken, pork, whatever, even fish, sear it off first, because this technique will amplify the flavor of your meat and give it more texture. And that's what we want. We want to build flavor and enjoy the food that we cook. And these are the same techniques big chef use. And it's not rocket science. A simple thing. And we can enjoy with food. So guys, the oxtails are finished searing. You see all them droppings that you see in this pot? I am not going to throw it out. I'm going to just scrape out everything onto the oxtail in the bowl that I have and set it aside until I'm ready for it. Normally when I'm cooking oxtail, I would grab my pressure cooker because it makes the cooking process shorter. And I would just, throw a bunch of herb and aromatics, ketchup to let the sauce thicken and just simmer down, right? But this recipe that I'm going to show you, it's way different. For this recipe, I'm going to caramelize 2 onions. So you need yellow onions, 4 tablespoons salted butter, or you can use unsalted butter, and 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar. The onions, I simply dice them, nothing fancy. They're not even equal. I add the onion to the pot once the butter is hot, and I add the onions in parts. So I add 1 onion and then another onion. I constantly stir until it looks something like this. It took me approximately 6 minutes to complete or achieve this type of color. Once I have this, I'm gonna add some apple cider vinegar. Guys, this pot did not stick, but if you're using that type of pot that, you know, when the onions start caramelized, it starts sticking, the apple cider vinegar would be perfect to just loose things up, right? Once we have these onions looking fantabulous, yeah, we are now going to make our sauce for the oxtail. I'm surrounded by your love, God. First thing I'm adding is some sherry cooking wine. It's 1/4 cup. And I'm gonna let the wine burn off for a minute or so. Alcohol is burned off. I'm going in with 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar and 2 cups of chicken broth. Guys, we wash out everything. This is this is some chili sauce, chili oil, chili pepper, something chili. And I just wash out the bottle. If you see my toothpaste tubes and my lotion bottle, I cut all of them. I have to get my money's worth. So guys, the sauce is smelling so good. But to top things off, we need thyme, tarragon, oregano, bay leaf, a bunch of garlic, yeah, and of course we need some Scotch bonnet pepper. Stir, stir, stir. Taste, of course. And if you need to adjust anything, this is the time you would do it. Guys, you must be wondering, what the hell? But I left it for last. I wanted to surprise you. Guys, we are doing this in the oven. And that's one of the things that makes this recipe so easy. We don't have to be standing over the stove, stirring and looking and throwing water and all of that. So the oven is at 325, right? I'm dumping all of the seared meat, the droppings, the oil that we used earlier, right in this bowl. And then I'm going to throw the sauce all over it. Guys, what I'm doing here is just situating things, ensuring that the herbs and aromatics are immersed and all the pieces of oxtail are in the sauce that we just made. All right. Finishing things off with 2 chopped carrots, 1 apple cut in 4, and some red chili oil. And from here I'm covering it with foil paper. I'm putting it in the oven. This oxtail took 3.5 hours in the oven at 325. I look at it twice just to ensure that enough sauce is in it and it was fully immersed. Guys, I took it out. This is what it looks like. When I poke it, it was not cooked all the way through, and this was after 2 hours. So I pop it back in the oven, and guys, this keeps happening to me. I think I'm recording and I'm not. But I just transferred all the meat, the sauce, and everybody in this container here. And this is the end result, guys. If you're wondering what happened to the apple, that apple melted like butter. And that's one of the reasons we have such a thick sauce. The only thing I removed was the skin of the apple, but the remaining part of the apple was melted totally. My husband was like, babe, you have cooked so many oxtail recipes since we've met, but man, this one, you've done something different. So even he could tell that it was different. You know what I'm saying? And I know that if you try this recipe, you are going to see the big difference. You are going to be marveled at how much flavor and niceness. Man, you'll be licking your 10 fingers in this one. Guys, I had this with some asparagus and rice and peas. Yeah, man, the thing shot. And it's a pleasure sharing these recipes with you. And there are so much more to come. So until then, walk good. Peace.